Hello, my friends, and welcome to another First Chapter Fridays. We are back in my office again, thanks to some very loud trains that continue to roll through every single time I try to record. So today we're going to read the first chapter of Sputnik's Guide to Life on Earth. Before you start anything, make a list. That's what my granddad says. If you're making a cake, make a list. If you're moving house, make a list. If you're running away to sea, make a list. At least that's what he used to say. Nowadays, who knows what he's going to say? Sometimes he looks in the mirror and says, "Who's a bonny boy then, eh?" Sometimes he looks in the mirror and shouts, "Who's that old bod in my mirror? What's he doing in my bedroom?" Sometimes he shouts into the kitchen and says, "Tickets, please." It's no good saying, "Granddad, you're not on a ship anymore. This is a kitchen. You don't need a ticket." Because that just gets him going. If he asks for a ticket, I just look in my pocket for a piece of paper, hand it over, and wait to see what he says. Usually it's, "Seems to be in order, take a seat and enjoy your voyage." Then he gives you a little salute and you salute him back. Sometimes it's, "This is a second-class ticket, not valid in this part of the ship." And then I have to go out into the sitting room, wait a bit, and come back in again. Today was a tickets please day, so I handed him the little red notebook I was holding and I opened it to the first page as though it was my passport, and I said, "I think you'll find that things are in order." 1. Spicy chicken wings. 2. June 28th, Annabelle's birthday. 3. Lightsabers. 4. Mooring hitch knots. 5. Leica. 6. The companion. 7. 1 kilogram plain flour, 1 tub margarine, 500 grams mushroom. 8. Milk. 9. Chicken and mushroom pie. 10. Spanish lessons. 11. Eggs. 12. Concealer. 13. Post-it notes. 14. July 31st, St. Peter's summer treat. 15. TV remote control. 16. Curtains. 17. Jailbreak. 18. Geese. 19. Be nice. 20. Spaghetti. 21. Fire drill. 22. Shangri-La. 23. Stair lift. 24. Teeth. 25. Granddad's harmonica. 26. Postcards. 27. The sea chest. He gave it a hard stare. Then he gave me a hard stare. "I know a list when I see one," he says, "and this," he shoved it back into my hand, "is just a shopping list, mostly." "Now that," I said, "is where you're wrong. This is a list of all the startling things that has happened this summer." "What happened this summer?" "Read it and see. I probably shouldn't have written it all down. It might get me into trouble. We broke a lot of laws, including some of the laws of physics, but I wrote everything down anyway, because I didn't want to forget any of it." Prez knows that the best way to keep track of things is to make a list. That's important when you have a grandfather who is constantly forgetting. And it's even more important when your grandfather can't care for you anymore and you have to go live with a foster family out in the country. Prez is still learning how to fit in at his new home when he answers the door to meet Sputnik, a kid who is more than a little strange. First, he can hear what Prez is thinking. Second, he looks like a dog to everyone except Prez. Third, he can manipulate the laws of space and time. Sputnik, it turns out, is an alien, and he's got a mission that requires Perez's help. The Earth has been marked for destruction, and the only way that they could stop it is to come up with 10 reasons why the planet should be saved. Thus begins one of the most fun and eventful summers of Perez's life, as he and Sputnik set out on a journey to compile the most important list that Perez has ever made, and discover just what makes our world so remarkable. So, if you are interested in Sputnik's Guide to Life on Earth, you can find it in our science fiction section. See you next week, guys.